Okay, let's do this tree diagram question, which is with replacement. I'll explain what that means when we talk about this question. So a bin contains 4 blue and 5 green marbles. A marble is selected from this bin and its colour is noted. It is then replaced. So that marble that we've selected first is put back into the bin. So that's why this is a with replacement question. If we withdrew a marble and then didn't replace it before selecting a second marble, we would say that's a without replacement question. So again, the wording here is pretty important. So after we replace that first marble, a second marble is then drawn and its colour is noted. And it wants to determine some probabilities. Before we do that, let's draw our tree diagram. So we've got our pick number 1, our first pick. We're going to have 2 branches because it can be blue or it can be green. On our second pick, we also have the probability of drawing a blue or a green. Pick number 2. Okay, so looking at the information we've got in that question, I'll change colours. So the probability of drawing a blue is 4 over a total of 9 marbles, meaning 5 of the 9 are going to be green. So because we're replacing that marble, we're still going to have 9 marbles in total on the second pick, and the same colours as well. So these are going to be the exact same probabilities for our second pick. As you can see, if we didn't replace that marble, we would only have 8 marbles left in the bin, so those fractions would look quite a bit different to the first ones. Okay, first off, it wants me to calculate the probability that both of the marbles are going to be blue. So when we're looking at that pathway, we're looking at we're looking at this branch and then this branch. So to calculate that probability, we are going to go 4 over 9 times by 4 over 9, which gives me 16 over 81. So there's 16 on 81 chance that we're going to get 2 blue marbles. Okay, now it's asking the probability that we're going to get a blue and then a green marble. So that pathway that we're looking at, first we're getting blue, which is the same, but then we're going to draw a green on our second one. So that is going to be 4 over 9 times by 5 over 9, which equals 20 on 81. The last question, there is 1 marble of each colour. So when we're looking at that, if we want 1 of each, we could have a blue and a green, or we could have a green and then a blue. So this branch here that we just calculated is 1 of each colour, but we're also looking at drawing a green and then a blue marble. So we know that the probability of getting a blue and a green was 20 on 81 because we multiplied 4 over 9 times 5 over 9. Here, to calculate this pathway, we're multiplying 5 over 9 by 4 over 9, so we're going to get the same. The probability of that happening is also 20 on 81. When we have 2 different pathways on our tree diagram, we need to, and we want to factor in both of those pathways, we need to add those probabilities together. So the probability of 1 of each colour, we're going to say it's 20 over 81 plus 20 over 81. So we're looking at both of those probabilities, which gives me 40 over 81 as the probability of having 1 marble of each colour. That's our final answer.